All right, hello, welcome. You have gotten the email for the digital download for His Heart. After you've donated, if you've already done so, then you can move directly to the download link here. As soon as you click the link, a browser will open, automatically start downloading the linked file to your downloads folder. If on a Mac, if on a PC, probably to the same folder. Once that downloads, it's going to take a little while. It's about close to 300 megabytes, so it's going to take a minute or so to download. But once it downloads, it will automatically unzip itself if on a Mac. You may have to manually unzip it. If there's any questions, we can address those later. Once it unzips, you can take the file here, which is in Randy Shane and Sean Harkness, His Heart. Find your music folder in your iTunes, and you want to load it in your iTunes folder. Now, depending on how you have your folder organized, it'll either automatically do this or, as I have it set, you want to manually do this. So I'm going to manually put it in my music folder, and you can see it here. We have the Randy Shane folder here. Now that it's in the music folder, I'm going to open iTunes, and I'm going to move iTunes over here, and then I'm going to move Randy Shane, Sean Harkness, His Heart into iTunes, thereby letting iTunes know where it is. And you can see there it's analyzing it and syncing it up. Now you can search for His Heart in your library. Once that's done, and you'll see it there. And there it is down there, His Heart, Randy Shane and Sean Harkness. And there's the files. There, it's ready to go. You can play it in iTunes. And let's check the folder here. The only thing that's not in iTunes is the digital digital booklet that's there. That you're going to want to throw right into iBooks. So you can click and hold that and drag that right into iBooks and import it in there. And then from there, it's going to open up right into Preview or Acrobat if on a PC. And you can close that. But now that it's in iBooks, it will automatically be able to be synced to your devices in iTunes. So in iTunes, you have your album that's up there. Now you can click and hold that and drag that right onto your iPod or iPhone, which is going to start syncing up there now. You can also grab that and drag it into, I have an iPad here, so I'm going to throw it onto the iPad. So that's going to take a minute to sync up, but while that's doing that, I'm going to check on the iBooks there so that it is in iBooks and the digital booklet. I want to make sure that I have in my iPhone setting under my books that I have this setting. I have to make sure that, as here, everything's grayed out, but if you have up in the upper left the corner it says Sync Books, you can check that it is still there in iBooks. There it is. It's new. It is in there. But you want to go back and make sure that you have the checkbox synced for Sync Books, and then once that happens, I'm going to do that there. Move and sync. Correct. It's going to clear it out. And then everything that I have checked here is going to sync into my device. So if I have digital booklet, His Heart checked, and anything else here that I might want to put in there, it's going to be done. So now I'm going to apply that and then go back into my other device and onto the iPad, because the iPad is really where you're going to want to see it. Go into iBooks, check the digital booklet, hit apply, and that's going to take a minute or so to sync up because it is fairly large. So we're going to hit done and just let that sync up. But the album is on there and the digital download is on its way. And we'll move on to once it's on display. Now here it is on the iPhone. We can see, we can click the iPhone now. We hit play, and for each song we have included the lyrics for each song. So you just tap the album art and the lyrics. You can scroll through and read the lyrics as we listen to the album through each song. So each song has that. You just click it again to make it go away, and then on to the next track, and you can see the lyrics for each song again. You can see it there, and that's also on the iPad version as well over here. It's a bit better screen, so you can read things a little easier, especially with the digital booklet. But you can see here it is again. A bit clearer. It's a little larger screen, so it's easier for reading on the iPad. So that's the album art and the lyric sheet. Now if we go out of the music, we can go into iBooks. It's a free app from the App Store. And there it is, synced up as we did through iTunes previously. And you can click on it there and you get the full digital booklet. That takes a moment to render, and the text will take a moment to render because the images are fairly large. But once they load, it's very easy to read. And there we are. So thank you again for your patience in doing this. This took a while for us to get together, but I think you'll all agree that it was well worth it, and we hope you enjoy it. And thanks again.